And for the first time in, 44 years, ladies and gents, Mexico, they failed to make it out of the group stage. That's right. Now, obviously, for Mexico, let's be honest, man, Mexico, they're not that good of a team. I hate to say it, man, but growing up, I always watched Mexico play, from guys like, prime Chicharito to prime Dos Santos. Mexico's golden generation, I feel like right now, I feel like that right now, Mexico's golden generation has really, I guess you could say, really kind of been over, I guess, if that makes sense, because you look at Mexico here, man. Mexico, let's be honest, man. I know people disagree with me for saying this, but Mexico, man, they had their chances, like, for the past 20 years, 20, 30 years, and every time they made it to the round of 16, they always bottled it. They bottled it. And today, man, despite them beating Saudi Arabia, Mexico, still not enough to get them into the knockouts. Now, listen, man, for Mexico, I hate to say it, dude, but Mexico's football team, the only reason why they even were in such a competitive shape in this World Cup is because of one man, Memo Ochoa, okay? Memo Ochoa has single-handedly been carrying the Mexico team on his back for so long that you have to realize here that it shouldn't be up to Ochoa, to perform. It should also be up to Mexico's team to figure out how they can, get it done. And that's, I guess, what's been the biggest, I guess you could say, issue with the Mexico team at the World Cup is they just haven't been able to get it done, man, because obviously you go back, Mexico haven't made it past the round of 16 in like forever. And for them not to even qualify for the knockouts, not going to lie, it's shocking, because I remember growing up Mexico, all those legendary players, including Rafa Marquez, I know quite a bit, I guess, about the Mexico national team. But I will say this, though, for Mexico, they're just going to have to, I guess, rebuild from here. Like, I don't know what else to say, but I guess you could say that for Mexico, this is a time where they will just be rebuilding for, I guess, the next 4 years. I think that Mexico might have a chance at the 2026 World Cup, but that's still a long time ahead. But against Saudi Arabia, I have to admit, Mexico, they played pretty well today against Saudi Arabia, if I'm being honest here. But it's just they weren't able to find that third goal. Saudi Arabia, they made it 2-1. And despite Mexico getting that win, they didn't qualify into the knockouts. So, yeah, really crazy results, man. But, hey, man, this has been one hell of a crazy group. And it's just crazy to see that Mexico, them not qualifying to the knockouts. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a shocker. But I guess, hey, man, this is football. And for Mexico right now, I guess, I don't know where they're going to go from here, but I guess in the meantime, they're going to be rebuilding. So that's all I got to say. See ya.